take me to the outdoors.
Oh darn it! I was gonna get to the auditorium, but the shopkeeper's there.
I mean, you have enough money to buy one stat boosting item.
Oh, sweet.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story about what happened last time at Monster Camp. You know which one, the one involving the beehive, the blow-up of all the presidents, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King.
What is that, Logan?
Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear their story. By the time you say what the Goblin King was, 100 people are so bursting in hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into plus 2 fun.
It's just smell.
You see Liam staring at his cell phone, sighing deeply. Maybe one of his favorite bands assigned to a mainstream record label, where the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on a magazine cover. You just have to check in. You know Startkicker, that bio website where people crowdfund top projects not good enough to get real investors?
You made yourself go for the vampire on accident.
Wow, thanks, Liam. Do you know why you exist? Well, today I find something. The joke here is that this was actually a Kickstarter game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was one of the few games that was actually Kickstarted and was successful.
Nice.
Okay.
And, actually worth something. Let's try to find something of some interest. A time machine. I mean, it's clearly another terrible overpromise that will be released by at least a decade after the due date. And in the end, it'll be shittier than promised. It's like a toaster attached to a clock. A toaster attached to a clock? Genius! You discreetly write that down on your idea of the $1 million notebook. Let's see if you can beat those guys to the market. But I was sounding deeply because I couldn't help but think, so supposing I were to acquire such a machine, I wonder, where in time would I go? 3.85 billion BC, so you can be into existing before it was cool. Everyone knows the dopest time in Monster Hunter was 1925, specifically July 26, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay, honestly, if you want to go for vampire, the first one would be the better option.
Yeah, I'll go to the second one.
Second one? Yes!
They're both good, I guess.
I remember 1925, July 26, 0 a.m. to 5 a.m. It was the dusk after old Ernest Hemingway's party. Me and the boys were celebrating with his good old pamplona, drinking sangria like it was water. They even prepared a special batch for me. We got those pesky little pieces of fruit. I almost never drink sangria because of those. Little pieces of fruit are the 8th thing I hate the most in my beverages. Right between floor cleaner and a sentient milk that has controversial opinions on opera. When dawn was imminent, Ernest came to me and said, Liam, the world's ours. We could feast on it forever. I told him, you're right, Ernest, but remember, I'm a vampire, and the sun also rises. And the rest is history. You are right, my friend. July 26th, 1925, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. was the best of times. Thanks for making me remember such fond memories. Maybe some night soon we can share some little pieces of fruit-free sangria and create new fun memories to time travel back once in a while. Whoa, you already booked tickets to soon-to-be fun memories.
Yeah, tell me the secret ending.
Will Liam then save the date in the throne? You gain 2 charms and 1 smart.
I'm probably not going to be able to buy it.
Right. Secret ending is it's an orgy with all the girls.
What?
Nothing. Secret ending to personified royal is it's an orgy with all the girls.
That's why he spent some time in the library, his PC, playing some good old online poker.
He does the gossip things that actually.
By the way, I love how mine's black gold. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision.
Shark mate.
But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it.
Big toes?
Gain 2 money. It's probably staring at an open text document deep in thought. You tap her on the shoulder and ask her why she's staring at a list of hard-working sex positions. This is my resume! But I don't think it's finished yet. The school guidance counselor said this probably won't give me a certain job at the pharmaceutical company. At least now I've got some prior work experience. And apparently doing a lot of drugs doesn't count as work experience. That's okay though, I gotta do it like the pros and lie about my past. If only I could fucking lie, help me out here. What should I say on my resume to make sure they hire me? Past work experience. I'm the CEO of your company, hire me or I'll fire you. This is clearly the super hot selfie. How could this say no to that face?
Oh, you're quite the charmer, aren't you?
No. Well, the guidance counselor did say to focus on my strengths. Down and because never taken for. It is the perfect selfie. You feel some generous decision as if the world stopped and said, oh, the selfie was too perfect! Surround like the fabric of the universe! Live line never self as hard as it can. It's too dangerous! How can you tell me because of the terrible mistake? The old alarm sucked away. You're scared of the way the caterpillars and crawl away in a million different directions. You managed to shoot Warblade to twist your way into a universe parallel to your own and thus survive. The new universe is exactly like the old one, except you're slightly younger and Polly hates you slightly more. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm.
Wow. Okay, I feel bad for you, Steven.
You go to the auditorium.
Yes.
Show me that money.
It's been a while, Missy, okay? You can look at my stuff. A tampon?
Hell yeah, dude. Yes. Wait, what's that, Russian?
Rushing up, side will approach the universe such as Lavender. Creativity, here it is.
Yes.
Bob Ross.
Now I'm dead broke, boys. Let's get it.
Not your picture.
Okay.
YouTuber.
What's it called again? The study of germs. I forget it. I forget the name of it.
Germiologist.
No, it's not called that.
Biologist.
No, it's close to it, but not that.
Somethinologist.
Yeah, somethingologist.
Emperor of the world.
Okay. Good.
How funny a TV show called America's Next Emperor of the World. Oh, Jesus. Emperor next,
Yeah, Emperor of the New. Yeah, come on. Y'all know. Steven wins automatically.
America's next YouTuber.
That's cringy.
Yeah, I know.
It's like that one show at Disney, you know?
Disney XD one?
Yeah.
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 I'm just gonna give it to Kevin.
Okay.
Because that one's honestly cringe.
I remember that one. I don't know what it's called.
Stranger could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when he picked it. Psst, hey loser, down here!
Hey, boo.
It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under the table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here! Why is he after us anyway? I think we did really falls under federal jurisdiction. International law more like. Those mudkids were Canadian citizens! Now that you mention it, I think we might have actually had to face a war crime tribunal. What the right? Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from the buzzkill the bear over there. Just hide in the ghost zone. You know the special alternatives I mentioned only ghosts can use? Hide behind diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both princes of hell, right? I'm going with this one. But I can't hide in the ghost zone. I'm not a ghost! I guess you should have found out before we spent all that time being alive. Being alive isn't a choice! Well, okay, I don't have time to take your 90 pro-life or pro-choice of you, my dude. See you in the ghost zone!
It doesn't exist, does it?
No, you won't! You can't follow Polly into the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you might be one step closer to the bone zone.
I'm scared.
Okay, Kevin.
You know, give me the, yeah. Oh, I get the pen back too!
Finally bending over his burrito with intense concentration, he's obviously taking a food pic for Instagram. Channels the solid energy of the moon. So he's right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon. Man, this pic is all wrong. Tell the bird to smile with its eyes and make the cheese look less melty. And add a filter again! Why must I be constantly disturbed while I'm taking my refined food pics? No one understands my life's superior sense of frame. Maybe that's my phone you're using? A fair point, but my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime? Eat it? I think not. You purple dork. I didn't say if you want to reach true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should add the signature to your food pic. Nothing says good tastes like pasting the face of a K-pop superstar right next to a high school burrito. Pure agya. For a moment, all three of you just admire the jean and sticker. Liam shakes it off and regains his composure. Let's agree to disagree, timeless horror. Or let's put G-Man in your top food pic. Stop it! Quick fix this burrito Instagram K-pop emergency. What if he has a G-Man sticker where he's contemplating the existential notions of death meaningless in the void? True K-pop fans should know that G-Man's favorite food is enchiladas, and his second favorite food is leaving Liam alone.
Fuck. What's Liam? Okay. Fucking first one.
You had me at meaningless. I'll allow this nonsense. Yay! Now stop that thing! I must admit, She-Man adds a quite powerful pathos to his being in chief burrito. Misappropriation of mainstream culture is quite satisfying. Zoe's pick was mega uber super viral, and now the whole world is She-Man and their burritos. Jeez, Unit, that's weird. But not as weird as your high school.
Sure. Alright. Continuing with the robot and take control.
Your honor chosen chamber to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating soaps on an Iron Maiden, and you unpaid their calculator space. From Miranda, it's in marking your unpaid intern in a spike for sarcophagus. Unethical. Unethical? Unethical. Adjacent inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, even though since poor people have instead of royal titles. But I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key to being a good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespecting you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog that she was eating on my behalf, as if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her. Warning: Ren's statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh, bricks at Miranda's fate or set calculus for crooked. What's this calculus for disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's a disrespectful prison time for someone else too. Miranda, let's punish your servant a different way. Today by giving her a frowning face sticker with a really aggressive glitter. First one. Right you are, Brian. Luckily, I always keep the second Iron Maiden not here for emergency. An Iron Maiden is an efficient form of punishment for me. I am made of steel and do not require sleep or freedom. However, I understand that punishing me is important to you, and so I will attempt to address that. Engage lamentation. Oh no, please, I am punished! That's more like it. Maybe you'll think twice before disagreeing me in the future. I think trillions of times per second, but for the sake of simplicity, yes, I agree to think at least twice. Calculus remains in the Iron Maiden for the rest of lunch. She doesn't seem to mind, and you get them alone to Miranda. Nice.
Nice.
Play orders is decided based on how early you would start during a zombie apocalypse. Would die during a zombie apocalypse. Start being now.
Kevin.
What? Nah.
Kevin. I don't think Kevin would die first.
I do know a lot of survival tips and stuff.
Yeah, that's why.
I also do have the perfect baseball bat.
Me, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say Kevin's the one that survives longest, so he's going last.
Wait.
It's based on who would die first.
I wish I wasn't that good.
I'm sorry. It's too good.
Sure.
Alright. Hit me up with the gem.
Darn it. Gem.
The dodgeball match takes place. The match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at the peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win people's hearts. You ain't too charmed. You ain't after or too They'll just really making some headway then. Never fear, boy teens. I am here to rescue from the drudgery of high school.
Is that an alien?
Yeah. I'll explain him. I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid this next experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui.
I feel blessed.
Not even marrying an interdimensional prince? Yeah, he's the interdimensional prince.
Huh. Logan's trying to go for mermaid, but he keeps getting vampire.
No, not even that. What about marrying an interdimensional prince? Ironically. My God, it's so disruptive. Maybe the most disruptive thing ever. No, it seems the princess bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost unless he could think of something even more disruptive, Mary. A unicorn baton, it said. The concept of marriage itself.
What you got?
What was the question?
Which one is more disruptive to marry? A unicorn baton, it said, or the concept of marriage itself?
Concept of marriage itself. Easily.
But you can't marry marriage. Maybe you can't, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet. Don't you see the princess screaming?
Logan's too smart for
Marriage is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all.
Way too much chef's love count.
So long, posers. I want to marry marriage. This will surely put a stop to the Princess practice in proposing marriage to randomized schoolers. As soon as Liam figures out how to actually arrange an abstract concept, meanwhile you gain 2 creativity, 1 smart.
Alright.
Alright.
Which one do I want? Oh wait, that's me. Which one do I want?
I was actually trying to get to the gym myself.
I'm boldness. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. The thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions of your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you crazy bastard. You gain 2 boldness and probably 1 locus with a slight chance of 1 in 3. Forget about that hill. Polly's here and she looks ready to party. So, basically just normal. Dang on my favorite party favor. Besides sexy, you ready to get crazy? You indicate through a hard-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're gonna engage in my favorite pastime, party crashing. I just love crashing parties, making them go wider and crazier than you know. Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. And knowing you, I bet you've got some killer ideas about how you can crash it. Nothing amps up a baby shower extra babies. Literally crash into the party like with a boat.
Yes.
Yes. See, this is what I came to you for. To put the party down. Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat and crash into the party. Ahoy, my mother wants to cry. Who's pregnant? It turns out the party was nautically themed, so the guests immediately started plotting what they think is a planned interruption. Those just forced to play along will look like an idiot who wants a food script. Yeah, very time I'm sharing rum, so you can see shit is giving the baby a sick anchor tattoo on a little unicorn unborn bicep. Fuck. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
Let's go.
Kevin.
You know, I was trying to get some more charm, but instead, let's get some more creativity.
You sure you don't want more smarts?
Oh yeah, let me get some more intelligence.
That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster's nonsense and cheating gimmicks, you forget that attending classes is supposed to be the program. You're the only one who's got a class at all. You're on the 3rd week.
It took a while.
You gain 2 sports.
It took a while.
You spot somebody and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good. Hey, Vicky, sorry about the running out of you before. I was just overwhelmed by that cold stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. Although it's kind of just well, better not mess with success. And I gotta study for my ambush finance midterms later. As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultists being around the corner when she's gone. Hey, Vicky, praise to be for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We're just wondering, did I say something about it? Did you like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Or are we using the wrong pronouns? We love her so much, we wanted to make sure she's happy. We're happy. Or ruthlessly insane, as she can possibly be. I love her the most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing on the front. I was standing in front last time. You will the same because we're all wearing masks. Silence! Can't silence me. You're not my grandmaster. Well, someone is, right? I mean, I'm a grandmaster, don't we? What kind of call will be without a grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well, that one do. Please, Vicky Grace, of your wisdom. How shall we choose our grandmaster? You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day, and the answers will be obvious to you. The top grandmaster should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing Zoe Molly as if it's a new episode of her life.
Oh no, I like both these options.
I'd say.
Anime intro?
Yeah.
Anime intro. Give me anime intro.
JoJo! A theme song! We only have our little chance of twist the fibers in the mind. But this is one of Mr. Command, it must be done. Well, the
That's a still good one.
The cultists all split up to compose their best theme songs they can possibly can. Some are feverishly on Notepad, others sing quietly to themselves. One of them does a bunch of squats for some reason. Finally, the someone's loving the results. Okay, we're going to do this in a contest. But most of us just came up Discord and chanting, and one of us blatantly copied the anime. One of us spent time. The whole time you exposed it all. So tired. And then so that's on the Grandmaster now. Here we have to listen. We are the cousins of
So Stephen, you have the same song.
By the people.
Yeah. Eddie. Well, what do you think?
I love it.
Not only based on for Zoe %, but you think she'll probably get a kick out of it. Anyway, you get 2 fun and 1 boldness.
It's a monster.
Whee! We are the cold.
Who will you ask to prom?
Pink girl. I got it.
Good luck, Logan.
It's party time.
The Eldridge being
The Eldritch being formerly known as the Gourd.
Zagor.
Alright, let's see how it goes.
And ask your beloved to go to the monster prom.
Not the
Eek,
same.
that's disgusting! I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone. Look, right now. Hey, you peasant. Miranda's waving around to distract the passerby. I'm asking him in this awkward situation. See, I know him. Farewell! You were shaming your favorite after you brought me push up Garfield. Idea.
Damn it. Sad.
Alright.
Oh, this is sad.
You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom. Prom night? Yeah. You seem like the kind of person that would have a both ending the night in the hospital, and that's the kind of unnecessary danger I like in my afterlife.
Yeah, let's
go! It's time to make some wild poor life choices. You ate some good old ayahuasca cupcakes to make sure that the date would be as crazy as possible. Then you spent all night dancing at the prom. Well, that was what you thought you did. And now you were in the middle of the desert dancing with three wizard hoes stuck in an incarnation of an ancient god. An incarnation of an ancient god. I cannot speak. So the best night ever. Finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom together? Well, you're worthy of my grace. It means I like you. And so his words come off a bit weird, but later you discovered some conspiranoia forms that your reality is now property of Netflix. And after much investigation, you remember that the original time she actually told you she loves you. That's good. No one could censor your potential relationship. Prom night was rad.
I was the only one that got rejected.
You didn't have the stats.
Bruh.
You know
If you went for the vampire, you probably could have done it.
We went during the countless millennia, so we devoured the sanity of millions of people, bringing them to my sister about us. Yeah, prom night, she blew your mind in a very different way. Wink.
Wait a minute.
Hell yeah.
Most likely to be understood. Always true to stay true to yourself.
Is that it?
Oh, there's the credits. This is all the possible characters you can encounter in this game.
Huh. Those 3 weeks may be the most epic and I'm so waiting for our life.
Although not everyone's here. Obviously, there are no mentional princes in here.
I was trying to tag it in the middle.
He's a coach. After the monster prom, we kept But actually, he was on the 3rd week, if you notice. One of the two. And learning about who we are and who we would be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful.
What's that new guy?
He's a classmate. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as her protege. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but you can bet he's into a lot of weird stuff too. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry, but in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions are so far watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called Ella's dope. For those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for the monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the world called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Bruh, that's a good game.
10 out of me, at least.
Yeah, they have some artwork for the ending.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
Slenderman. Furry man.
Oh, we gotta take more for this.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. That's good.
I mean,
Fire.
you can always meet this part.
Okay, that's good.
For the better.
I mean,
But then we will lose the commentary.
yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, we weren't going to demonetize for this video anyways.
Yeah.
Frank juice.
Water elemental.
No doubt.
Oh wait, that's a ghost. Yeah, that's a ghost.
That was Polly.
Jesse Johnson's in this. Guy's Decepticon.
Yeah.
Sean.
That big voice guy.
Oh, God.
He was the cultist.
Oh.
Octopimp was in this one too.
Wait, Octopus was here?
Yeah.
Real time.
Stealth gamer.
Still has his names on it. So funny now.
This letter R.
Letter R. It's your boy, R. Okay, so basically,
Strangers in the Night. He's playing.
Burger King full lettuce.
Piss off. You unlock 7 new images in the gallery.
I'm scared to look at them.
By the way, I wonder, did I ever get that cultist ending? Oh, wow, I've never actually gotten the rejection for this one.
Damn it.
Hey, how come it's me?
Oh, no, variation.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this was for the secret ending in which you bought that hood and you went to prom as a ghost. This one was also a secret ending involving a really weird sex position involving a penguin mask. This one was a ritual ending.
Oh, I knew the next one right there.
This one was crime boss, in which you basically became a crime boss. This one was when you took a dead body to prom.
Polaroids. Ah,
I've never actually taken Zoe to prom. So.
I'm the first.
Polaroids.
I'm the winner.
Alright, we actually finished the game on the channel.
Yay!
I mean, this game is very big because of the fact that there's a ton of it's all RNG based.
Yeah.
Like, there's a ton of stuff that you'd have to like go through. The moron also has a bunch of their costumes.
Oh, nice.
I was like, here.
Variation. I like that costume. That was a nice costume.
That was the stage costume.
Exactly.
Like, you can see all the costumes on this stuff. Like,
Who's the one on the bottom right? Is that a hunter?
yeah, the Monster Hunter. Internet.
Oh, the cultist!
Yeah. Basically, these characters are a bunch of characters that will randomly appear that are events. Like, by the way, I'm just gonna show you this because I know you want to see this.
I want to see more of the cultist, but...
Yeah, that was all. But the cultists, yeah, they only have 3.
It's a shame. Steven breaks the computer to be shown.
Oh, that's concept art.
Oh, there you go.
Early code concepts. And they also unlock span arcs.
Wowie.
Wowie.
Shout out to my whatever app.
Yeah, this is People's Monster Sonas.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Monster Summer 5.
So, what did you guys think of this game?
It was good.
It was funny. I like the funny.
8 out of 10.
You see, this is why I wanted to have Kevin play it, but he never wanted to play it with me.
Yeah.
Because he always heard the fact that it was a dating and was like, no, I don't want to play this.
Yeah, you can come at me with a dating sim. You need to give me a good reason.
You didn't realize that this game would be, like, pure chaos, did you?
I like pure chaos. That's why I went for Eldritch.
Alright.
Well, I think this will be where the video ends.
Yeah.
That was the longest video so far, I'm pretty sure.
Unless I cut it up.
Cut it up.
You always release it like a live stream.
I'm pretty sure live streams are supposed to be live.
Nah, as a premiere.
Oh.